Hi there, welcome to day 8 of my 1 a day challenge. I was really struggling today with what to, look at how much I'm smiling, with what to make a video about, because my boyfriend came back from his holiday and he went away the day before I made my first video, so I think it was like the day before or 2 days before I had the flashback about my dad. And so he was in Croatia, we've been WhatsApping, we weren't able to talk on the phone, and he's been checking out my videos. And it's been kind of hard for him, I think, seeing those videos, and he's been going through his own stuff as well. And he came back today, and so I've spent today with him, and it's been absolutely beautiful. And I was kind of thinking, I was lying with him on the trampoline out in the garden thinking, I don't know what advice to give today, or kind of like what to talk about with myself, because I'll probably go into this more in future videos, but we have a very unique experience in our relationship, and basically as soon as I'm with him I kind of go into altered states of consciousness, and the love I feel is like beyond anything I've ever experienced. Like, I get these massive energy surges through my body, and we can be on opposite sides of a room and I can feel like a pull to him, or I can feel what's going on in his body, and like the electricity and the chemistry between us is actually kind of palpable. It's just incredible, and when I'm with him I just find myself like spontaneously healing things at a very deep level. So naturally, today on the physical side, a lot of stuff has come up around me feeling like shame about my body and stuff. And it's literally like the force of his love is so strong that it just really gently just cleanses it away. And then maybe I'll have a little cry, and then I just feel a deep peace. And it's the most beautiful blessing ever. It really is. And this is the thing, while he was away, I was kind of thinking, yeah, I need to face this on my own. I'm going through all of this stuff and I should be independent. I can't rely on someone else to make me happy and all this stuff, and being kind of like really like feeling feelings of strength but independence. But the thing is with this, this is what we're taught in teachings, you have to be happy before you can be with someone else. You can't depend on anybody else for your happiness and all this kind of thing. And I completely agree with all of it. But I think the thing is that as a result of that, sometimes we can almost like expect things to be hard, expect to have to do things on our own, and almost actually sometimes maybe even end up pushing people away because of that. And it's like today I just completely let him in and surrendered, and it's been the most beautiful day of my life. And I guess what I want to say is, like, sometimes life can be really, really hard, but that doesn't mean that it always has to be hard. Sometimes it can be so beautifully simple and so full of love, but it's almost like we're in the habit of looking for the heavy stuff, the hard stuff. Oh, what's going to happen next? Oh, what's the next kind of challenge that I'm going to have? What am I going to have to heal now? It's almost becomes like a habitual pattern, or at least it has done for me in the past, where it's like I expect things to go wrong. I expect things to be tough. And then I have a day like today where it's just like heavenly. I don't know how to describe it. It sounds so cheesy. I'm so loved up. But like really like on a completely different level. And then it's almost like, oh wow, I deserve this. I this is okay. Like I can have things this incredible in my life. And it is almost like goes back to this shame and feeling of deserving and worth. But I don't know, a lot of the teachings out there say that you have to be at a certain level, you have to be emitting a certain vibration to have beautiful experiences come into your life. And I just want to say that I don't necessarily agree that that's the case. I think beauty and love and joy can actually be available to us at any time, because they're unconditional. They're not conditionally based on us being at a certain frequency. They're not conditionally based on whether we're thinking positively. you know, so let it all go and just let the love in, basically. That's all. I love you. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Namaste.